Greetings and salutations, my geeks, nerds, gamers, and landers. It is I, your host, Mr. G63.
And Pixie86.
And we're coming to you again with a new Munchcrate. So, Pixie, what do we have today? Okay, so, hey traveling taste buddies, this month we have found tasty and historical British snacks. Cadbury's first opened his grocery store here in 1827, selling drinking chocolate, and only in 1950 was the first dairy milk chocolate bar introduced. In 1848, Barrett started making sweets in London and was the first company to make sherbet dipped lollipops. Ooh, that's Pixie's favorite. Terry's has been making chocolate orange since 1932. Oh, please tell me there's chocolate orange in here.
Ooh.
Today, the popularity of the orange flavored chocolate increased to 134% in 2021 in the UK, indicating it's a flavor on a comeback trend. We hope you find these legendary snacks delicious. Okay, guys, I am so excited. Okay, so there are a few interesting things here that we can see. Let's take the first one out.
Now let's start from the top. This looks interesting.
Okay, so the first thing that we have here is the Happy Shopper Bacon Rashers. Actually, let me see if I can't flip the screen around. There we go. That should be then better. See, there we go. The Bacon Rashers. Now, this looks like bacon bits, you know. But let's see, no artificial colors, made with sunflower oil, rice flour, bacon flavoring. Okay, bacon flavor, dried potato, beetroot color, sugar. Okay. Well, let's have a look what this looks like. So we're gonna quickly open this guy up, and ooh. That looks nice. That looks very nice.
You know what this reminds me of? You know, Spar have that bacon chips.
Yes, the bacon chips from Spar, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, these things are pretty, you know, they're pretty thick and pretty big. I mean, you can see there. I mean, if I put my finger up against it, you can see it's a relatively thick little chip. Ooh. It smells almost like bacon chips.
I was about to tell you that.
Sure.
Yes, you must keep that away from me. Very far away from me.
Yeah. I mean, it tastes like crackling. It tastes like crackling. It tastes like pork crackling, bacon crackling. How? It's potato. I mean, like, I'm not saying like potato like it's bad. I mean, it's potato.
It's a conspiracy theory.
It's a conspiracy. No, seriously. I mean, it smells like we've got these little biscuits here that we use for, like, you know, like almost like saltine crackers, but it's like got like a bacon flavor to it. It smells like that, but it tastes. I mean, even the crunch, all right. They're a little bit, what AMSR for you guys out there. It has a crunch of what we call cayens, or crackling. It has a very nice bacon, a very smoky bacon flavor. Okay, well, Happy Shopper, whoever you guys are, I mean, they say here it's 65 pence for this packet. Okay, 65 pence. How much is that? I'll put the amount right over here. That's how much it costs in South African rand. But it's delicious, and it's actually quite a hefty amount. I mean, this is like, I mean, if I cut it down, that's where it starts, you know. So you're paying for that. That is not bad, and it's delicious.
Very delicious.
I mean, okay. So comparing that to the bacon chips that we have here, I'll have to go for those. So that definitely gets like an 8 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, it tastes like Cayennes. If I was to put this on a plate and you were to blind taste this, you would say that it's crackling. It's crackling. That's
Like
okay.
Like a blindfold test.
Yeah.
Don't know what you're tasting.
That's crackling. The crunch, the flavor, the texture, everything. Oh, it's divine. Okay. On to the next one. So the next one we have here is from Walker. They are baked Watson. There you go. Baked Watson. So looking at the packaging and everything, this looks like cheese curls. Like what we've got here in South Africa. So this is going to be a like for like comparison. So let's see how good these are. Okay, so we're gonna quickly open this. Oh, ooh, that made a nice pop. Okay, so it's like cheese curls, just a little bit smaller. They don't really have much of a scent to them. Okay, my nose is a bit blocked, but
no, they don't have a strong scent.
no, they don't have like our cheese curls. You open it, you smell the cheesiness. It's a very artificial cheesiness, but you smell it.
You get hit with the cheese in the face.
Yeah. Okay.
Yours.
It has sort of the same flavor as our cheese curls.
Flings. Doesn't it remind you of our flings?
Almost, yeah. And it doesn't have that very chemical acidic taste at the end. It doesn't have that.
Very nice.
That is very nice. That is very nice. So, yeah, that's actually a difficult one. I mean, okay, it's not as cheesy as our cheese curls, but it also doesn't have the artificial taste that our cheese curls have. It has a more naturally cheesy taste.
I would go for 7.
A 7. Yeah, and I'm likely to agree. Okay, Pixie. On to the next one. Okay, Pixie's gonna go bad. This is Dip Dab. Okay, this is made by Barat. Now, this is a dip in sherbet. Okay, so we're gonna open this bad boy up. I'm just gonna open it halfway just so you can get the dabber out. So inside here, you're gonna find a sugar encrusted lolly, and basically, so what you do is you lick it, you dip it in like this, whoop, you swirl it around a bit, you put it out again, and it's done. Okay, so I'm gonna go first.
A seed. Sour.
Oh, good morning. Okay, and then we dip it in again, but it's not that bad, eh? Okay, so there we go, nicely. Here you go, sharing my boy cooties.
We married.
And you should love this. This Pixie, this can be yours.
Thank you.
Now, we have got similar stuff here in South Africa. But I have to admit that sherbet is like very nice and tart, but it's not overly, tart.
It's more flavor than baking powder. Baking soda.
The baking soda ones that we have here, yeah. It's got a very nice flavor, and it makes this like really nice, like foam in your mouth. And like even now, like the taste is gone. But now, okay, so I don't know about the lollipop that's in there, but the sherbet is very nice. I actually that was actually very nice.
And it's very, I must say, very smart that they use a flat lollipop and not a round one.
Not the round one, yeah. Also, interesting thing that I noticed on this is that, according to the label here, no artificial colors or flavors. Sherbet with a tasty strawberry flavored lollipop. No artificial flavors, suitable for vegetarians. Let's see if I can get this just to zoom in a little bit. Wrong way. Nah, can't really get it to focus. Let's see if I bring it up nice and close and then try to focus it. There we go. So there we go. Suitable for vegetarians, not suitable for children under 36 months.
Choking hazard.
Yeah, I'm afraid of choking hazard. No artificial flavorants. Dip dap.
It's quite cute.
Yeah,
Cute.
I like it. And the quantity of sherbet that you get in here will keep your kids busy for a while. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna take another. I got a taste of the lollipop now.
Nice, eh? Very nice.
There is a nicely flavored
Very nice.
lollipop.
And what's nice, it doesn't color your tongue or anything.
Oh, yeah, no colorations. That is awesome.
So, you ready for the next one?
Next one. Okay, so the next one that we have here is the Roundtree fruit gums, now in a bag. Roundtrees. Why does that sound familiar?
Does, eh?
Also made by Nestle.
Didn't they come like in a long tube thingy?
Yes, I'm thinking that's exactly what I'm thinking. Is that these are the ones that came in that funny little tube, the little green tube.
Yeah, like the Mentos.
Yeah. Okay. So let us quickly cut this open, pour some of these bad boys out. Yes, there's a lot of these purple ones. I'm going to empty out the whole bag there so that the people can see. So as you guys can see here, they're like roughly fruity shaped. They are gummies. Well, they're relatively hard gummies. And there's quite a few ones here. There's like this purple one. There's a green one. There's a slightly reddish one. Yeah, so a whole lot of different ones. Okay, Pixie, which one would you like?
One that looks like grape. There is one.
The purple one.
Yeah.
There's this purple one. Don't know if it's grape or strawberry or something. I want to go for the green one. Okay, so shorts. I'm getting a very nice lime flavor from mine.
Mine was grape.
Yours was grape. Okay. So, as far as flavor is concerned, it's a very nice gum, but it is something that we already get here in South Africa. I'd say about 6 out of 10.
To be honest, the wine gums have a bit more flavor. To be honest.
Yeah. All right, guys. So on to the next one.
Oh, we did something for you.
Ooh. Okay, guys. So the next one is a wagon wheel. So this
Looks like a sweetie pie.
looks almost like a sweetie pie, or what they would say in America, a s'more. Let's open up this bad boy. See what we've got in here. There's epic inside. Okay.
Looks
Okay.
like the jam yams.
Yeah, like a Jim Jam.
Jim jam, yes. Looks like Jim jam.
Okay, so you can see that these two distinct biscuit outers
Yeah.
with coated in chocolate. This whole thing is coated in chocolate. And it looks like I can see sort of like a whitish in the center there. Okay, so I'm gonna do the honorable thing and I'm gonna cut this in half.
Caring is caring.
So I'm taking out my big knife, slicing all the way through. Oh, and while I'm cutting through this and getting everything sorted, guys, there has been a thing where there have been people who have been automatically unsubscribed from our channel. It's been happening all across YouTube. So please don't forget to hit that bell. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. And of course, if you enjoy this kind of content, please leave us a like. Okay, guys, but without further ado, let's go back to the wagon wheel. Okay, so now I've cut the wagon wheel open. Now, as you can see, okay, so we were correct. There is like a marshmallowy, ooh, that is sticky as heck. Okay, so there's like two little biscuit layers, a marshmallow layer, and then all covered in chocolate. Shorts.
Shorts.
So as you can see over here, It looks like it also has like a jam layer. I don't know what kind of jam this is. Okay, it's really jammy and gooey and sticky and
It tastes like strawberry jam.
this is awesome. Look, I thought like the biscuit would have been like a Mari biscuit kind of thing. It's not.
Almost like a wafer.
It's as light as a wafer, but it's a lot denser. And it's nice and crumbly.
And also very light. Not that heavy. It's a nice delight. I can see myself eating 5 of these. I think that's what I mean by the epic.
Do say jammy. See there. Wagon Wheels jammy. Okay, Pixie. So, we don't have anything like that here.
No,
We don't have anything like that.
You can't compare it.
Well, however, okay, so the interesting thing, I don't know if you picked it up, but although none of the individual ingredients had any weird taste to it, when you started chewing it, I don't know, I got a little bit of like an alcoholic kind of flavor, almost like a brandy. No, it was only me. I actually enjoyed that. I'll be definitely willing to give that an 8 out of 10.
I agree. I second you on that one.
Yeah, that is actually absolutely delicious. All right, guys. So now on to the next one, and our next little guy is pig rolls. Now, just yeah, say little. I mean, look at the size of this freaking thing. I mean, this is freaking ginormous. I mean, let's see if we can't get something for reference.
You're fine.
Yeah, okay, so I've got a standard Android phone here. I mean, this is a big boy. Okay, this thing weighs like a freaking ton. I mean, this is heavy. Okay, 79 pence. So Pixie and I just quickly worked it out. 79 pence would work out to be about 14 rand. For biscuits this big, that's actually a very nice price. It's reasonably priced. So let's check out what is inside. Okay, so looks like there's like a bit of cardboard in here. Ooh, baby. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that is looking very much sexy.
No wonder the thing is so heavy.
Jeez, no wonder it's, yeah. I mean, let's pull one of these bad boys out here. Ooh, look at that.
Looks like little
mince pies. Yeah, look at that, guys. That looks freaking absolutely beautiful. Okay. Now, I'm expecting these to be like really, really hard and very, very sweet. Luckily, I've got a cup of coffee here with me.
I'll borrow yours. I finished mine.
Okay, so
it's not hard at all.
Stodgy, very stodgy, but I mean it breaks apart like bread, like a bun, like a sweet bun.
But even the crust tastes like sweet bun.
That would be nice with a good cup of coffee. I mean, the fig, my coffee. They go good. Take a swig.
Okay, to my mom.
No, it's cool. That's good.
Definitely a coffee snack.
This is definitely a coffee snack. It's nice. It's sweet. It's stodgy. You know, it's like really dense. Absolutely freaking divine. I love that. That is definitely an 8 in my books. And for 14 rand, I have to admit, that is actually great quality for money. I mean, that is awesome. Okay, guys, so the next one that we have here is going to be the Whisper Bar. So here we go. That's what it looks like. From the packaging, it looks like almost, it gives me sort of like a hex or an arrow bar, which like aerated chocolate. It's also made by Cadbury's.
We don't get that here.
No, we don't get this here. Multi-pack bar, not for resale. Okay, let's see. Open this bad boy up. Okay, so you can see that this is a molded chocolate.
Looks like a ball one.
Looks almost like a ball one. But when you open it up inside, you can see that it's very...
Like crunchy almost.
Or an arrow. An arrow chocolate. Here you go, Pixie. Lots.
Lots.
It's very similar to the Cadbury chocolates that we get here.
Yeah. But nice inside. Very nice. It's more like the bubbles, not like the arrow. More like the bubbles. I mean, bubbles is also Cadbury.
I think so. No. Okay, that was a very nice chocolate. Very similar to what we get here. Even the aerated chocolate, like Pixie says, very reminiscent of what we've got a Cadbury's bubble here, but not in that form. Not in a bar form. The bubbles that we have normally comes in slabs. If Cadbury was to bring out something like that here in South Africa, I do think that would be a very good seller, because I love bubbles. I know a lot of people that love bubbles, but we don't tend to buy a lot of bubbles. Why? Because it's a slab. You know, it's like too much to take in all at once. That, on the other hand, delicious, absolutely delicious. But so for as far as quality and flavor is concerned, I'd give it a 7. But for packaging, I give it an 8.
Yeah,
I love the way that was packaged. It's simple, it's easy to open. It is it's enough. You know, I mean, you can ask Pixie. Every now and again, I get times where I want to have, like, you know, just something sweet.
Like the ball one. You like your ball one.
Yeah. So what Pixie does, she buys me the ball one, but it's like a giant ball one with 2 bars inside. And those bars, okay, slightly smaller than the Whisper, but then I will have one now, and then whenever I feel like having another one, I'll have another one, and then, you know, that's good to tide me over. That is nice. I like that.
That's very nice.
So we can settle on a 7.5. On to the next one.
Ooh.
Okay, so the next one we have here is McVitie's Club Mint. Mint chocolate covered crunchy biscuit with a mint flavored cream. Oh, I do say so. We are definitely posh. It's a biscuit wrapped like a chocolate wrapper. Oh dear. Whatever will they think of next? Okay, so I'm gonna open this guy up. So as you can see, there's the outside paper wrapper. Club Mint. Then it's like completely wrapped in the silver foil. So let's quickly open up the silver foil. And once again, like the Wagon Wheels, this is completely coated in chocolate. Let's do a cross section to see what this looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, so that cuts through very, very easily. There you go, Pixie. So from what I can see here, there's a lot of, okay, there's a thick chocolate, there's a biscuit in the center, but here in the corner over here, there's sort of like a whitish filling here in the top. Now I'm assuming that's where they're going to be putting the mint cream in. Okay. So, Pixie,
Sure.
Jorts. Okay.
You will probably shoot me right now, but you know what? I will use that for. As a crust for peppermint crystal.
No, that actually sounds like a brilliant idea. I mean, guys, so the biscuit is relatively crisp. It's got a very nice crunch to it and everything. The chocolate is fine. It's nothing special to write home about. Peppermint cream that they've got in there. Do they say it's peppermint cream? Yeah, a mint flavored cream. Wow. It's like literally, I like take a bite of it and like sinus is cleared up. It was like, whoa. That was But it's not that heavy artificial menthol, sort what you would get from like mint drops. It's not that kind. It's a relatively, it's warm and cold at the same time. It's like you feel it. As soon as you bite into it and that mint cream starts melting, it like fills your sinuses, it fills your mouth with this divine mint. And I took a sip of my coffee while I was eating it. Delicious. Absolutely freaking amazing. I'm sorry, that gets a 9. That is an amazing chocolate. That is absolutely freaking phenomenal. And Pixie said now, she'd like to use that as like a crust for her, peppermint tart. Absolutely, that would be divine. Although I'd be sad because I would rather eat that and then have peppermint crisp tart afterwards. Holy shit, that was good.
They can send us a box and I can use some of it for the peppermint crisp tart and you can have half of it to eat.
With my coffee?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's okay.
They will just pay for our medical bills.
Yeah, deal.
Deal.
Okay, cool. On to the next one. Alright guys, on to the one that I have been waiting for this whole crate. Okay, the one that I have been waiting for is the cherry chocolate orange. Now I see this one has been done in sort of like a bar shape, which is fine. I mean, I know that the original chocolate oranges are pretty big and bulky and would take up quite a lot of space in the box. This is a nice little sample. Pixie has known for as long as she's known me that chocolate and orange is one of my favorite flavor combinations. If we open this up, oh, check that looks pretty cool.
That's cute.
There's like these little segments of oranges like lined up with each other. I don't know how. There we go. So that breaks off easily. That one also broke off easily. Now, as you can see, there's no filling. So the orange is actually should be then infused into the actual chocolate. So, Pixie, if you do me the pleasure.
It's orange chocolate. It's definitely orange chocolate.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pixie, but I don't think that's good for you.
It's okay.
Moving on. No. Holy moly, it's a very intense orange flavor. It's almost like a marmalade, an orange marmalade kind of flavor. Holy moly, that is delicious. I didn't really, when I opened it up, honestly, I didn't really have a big, I wasn't very impressed because, mainly because it was milk chocolate, where I'm more of a fan of the orange and dark chocolate combination. But with that marmalade orange mixed into the chocolate, it was very flavorful without it being very sweet. Because that to me is one of the things that put me off a lot of chocolates, is that they use either milk, the white chocolate, or they use the milk chocolate, which I find too sweet. I'll be able to have like a small bit, and then I'm good for like 2 or 3 days, and then I'll have a little bit more later. But other than that, man, give me a bar of dark chocolate. Yeah, no, we talking a different story. So when I opened that and I saw it was milk chocolate, I was happy to have orange chocolate because I love orange chocolate. But that flavor was amazing. It was amazing. That's another 9 on my list. I'm sorry. That was awesome.
You're being biased now.
I'm not being biased. I don't like mint chocolate. Okay, I don't like mint chocolate, but I gave that a 9. This, I have to give it a 9. I mean, if I have to choose between this or the Lindt dark chocolate with orange,
You'll choose the Lindt.
No. I'm choosing that. I'm definitely. Who is this? This is Terry. Terry, you're doing a freaking good job. Yeah. But okay. The chocolate is not as hard as the Lindt orange chocolate. That's one thing I do like about the Lindt orange chocolate, is that it's hard. I can break it, take a shard, put it in my mouth. It will sit there for the next 15 to 20 minutes.
And melt.
And just sit there and slowly melt. This melts very quickly. But when it comes to the orange, that orange flavor that pops through the chocolate, I'm sorry, Terry wins. Terry, so if anyone's watching this and you're working at Terry's for the manufacturer or whatever, and you know someone in product development, just kindly drop them a note that dark chocolate and orange might be a good idea. Okay, I don't mind. I will take it upon myself to be one of your testers for it. Okay, I mean, you know, it's not really something that I want to do, but shut up. But yeah, no, that was absolutely divine. On to the next one. Okay, guys, so the next one is interesting. This is McVitie's Penguin, okay? The original. Now it doesn't really say here why. Okay, so I think these are like penguin related stuff. So here it says, why don't penguins like rock music? Because they only like soul. Yeah. This is a Pixie sweet. If any of you guys have ever come across Pixie on Twitch, and you want someone who knows like dad jokes, but like but could choose a woman, it would be a mom joke.
Me? What you talking about?
Okay, so once again, this is also looks like one of those biscuit wafer kind of things. That actually looks very nice. It's got a very nice thick biscuity kind of look to it. Pretty hard.
That wafer.
Yeah. Okay, so this is now got a very nice thick chocolate center with two thick biscuits on the outside. So, George, on the whole, it's a nice little thing to pop into your lunchbox when you have coffee at work. You know, but just one. Don't put more than one. It's like I say, it's very sweet. It's got a lot of that sugar in there. We're getting old. But I would give that about a 6.5 as far as overall. Yeah. Okay, Pixie, on to the next one. Okay, so the next one is the Swizzles Refreshers. That's how it looks over there. Now, this sort of gives me sunburst vibes. I mean, even the packaging in that makes me think of those sunburst, those square sweets. Okay, so I'm just going to pull out the edge. Okay, there's the one that gets always stuck to the top. Here you go, Pixie. You see, does it say anything about the flavor here? Strawberry flavor. Okay, so these are strawberry flavored. Gee whiz. Okay, so there is our sweet. Quickly open this bad boy up. Let's see what's inside. Oh, so it's like very heavy, really heavy starburst vibe. So it's sort of like a toffee, very soft and malleable compared. So I can imagine me enjoying this a wee bit. So short. So like Pixie, I was saying earlier, well, like I said earlier, it gives me heavy sunburst vibe. However, upon eating it, we came across the fact that number one, it wasn't as sweet as a sunburst. So sunburst, normally when you chomp one of those, it tends to be like overly sweet. Yeah, it's sort of like almost makes you asthmatic, if I can put it that way. This, on the other hand, the sweetness wasn't very heavy, but the flavor was not missing.
Definitely had a lot of flavor.
It had a lot of that strawberry flavor to it, almost as much as what was in the Wagon Wheel. You know, and also, like, for example, the dip dap, the lollipop from the sherbet, it had that sort of same strawberry flavor. It's awesome. I love it. Comparing that to like Toffees and that we have here, definitely 7.5, 8. It's not amazing, but it's better than most. Swizzles, you're doing a good job. Oh, and it's vegan.
Imagine that in a caramel taste.
Ooh, and a light caramel, not a heavy caramel. A light caramel. Oh, that could be divine.
Or cherry.
All right, guys, on to the next one. So what we have here is the Millions apple. So it comes in like this little sachet, but it's got like these tiny little It makes me think of nerds. You know, it looks kind of like those little nerds that we got from America.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you can see here, they are. They're little round little guys. They feel very. Actually, no, they're not. Cutting into them with my nail, I can actually break them open. We've got like a whitish, almost like a sherbety kind of taste to them. I don't think you're supposed to eat them individually. So there's a few for you.
Tastes like the apple Fanta. You used to get the apple Fanta.
Yeah. Or the artificial fizzy apple drinks. It sort of has that kind of like flavor. The chewiness of them is quite nice. I like that. It sort of has like a toffee chew to it. And with them being like small individuals, you don't get to worry about the whole chewiness. That is actually quite nice. That is nice. It's got a very good apple taste. It's not overly sweet either. When I first saw them, I thought like nerds, you know, and nerds are like really sweet and they tend to pack a lot of flavor. These do pack a lot of flavor, I have to admit, but they're not as sweet. I thought that these would be like kitty sweets, you know, but I enjoy them. Doesn't say much, but
it's almost like they took the apple fizzer and chomped it up very finely.
And took out sugar because the fizzes.
Took out the sugar.
Because the fizzes are still very sweet.
Yeah. Because it has a fizz to it. If you taste it, it has a fizz to it, but it's not very sweet. But it has the chewiness of fizz. What do you?
Yeah, it has that same texture. Okay, well, onto the second last item. We have got 3 little entries here. These are the Walker Toffees. Okay, so we have got 3 of these. We have got the mint toffee, the English cream, and a licorice toffee. So if I open it up, okay, so this looks like almost like a humbug. Oh, okay, so it is a toffee. It isn't like those hard-boiled sweets. There's the licorice one, so you guys can compare.
Looks like a Wilson toffee.
It looks like Wilson toffees. Yeah. I was also thinking the same thing. Also with the texture and the hardness of Bon appetit. Jorts. Okay, so wow.
That was a mouthful.
A
mouthful.
Yeah. Okay, so number 1. It was a high quality toffee. That was delicious. I had the English cream one, which was to me very almost buttermilk. It was delicious. And while we were busy chomping on that, Pixie and I actually came to the conclusion that if you need a child to shut up for like 20 minutes, get the Walker mints, like the Walker sweets toffees, because that will shut up a kid for at least 20 minutes. Okay, so it gave us sort of also like a little bit of vibe of the Wilson toffees that we have here.
Little softer.
Yeah, a little softer, but more
flavorful. I will go more for flavor.
Yeah, it had more flavor to it, and just the sheer quantity. I don't know, because to me it felt the same as a Wilson's toffee, amount wise, but like I said, it was more than what you would normally get in a Wilson toffee, which is to me quite interesting. That was actually quite interesting.
I think with it being small, it's more condensed stuff. I think that might be
That might be it. I don't know. But I think that's an easy 8 out of 10. Yeah. Easy. Okay, on to the last one. And the last one is a drink. So we have got the bar cream soda. Oh, this is nice and cold. Okay, so open this bad boy up. So this is the bar cream soda. Okay, how do you like this? Okay, so UK cream soda, American style. This feels like the Civil War all over again. Okay, so abracadabra, alakazam. Let's open this bad boy up. Okay, so there it is. All poured out, and as you guys can see here, one thing that I find very interesting is that it's clear. Now, okay, I know that all over the world cream soda is like different colors. In South Africa, it's normally green, so we're not used to clear cream soda. Shorts, it smells funny. It doesn't smell like cream soda. That is very interesting. So it doesn't look like cream soda. So I thought that would be like a mental thing. And then I taste, and it doesn't taste like cream soda either.
That's the beginning part, but not the end.
Yeah, it tastes almost creamy. Okay, I'm not saying I don't like it. It's unusual. Very sweet. It is very, very, very sweet. I can't really put my finger on the flavor. It tastes like sodaed cream. I don't know. This is a difficult one. I don't even know if I like it.
I'm confused.
Okay, so it is. Okay, it's South Africans. It's not cream soda. Okay, it's not cream soda. It is sweet. It's slightly sweeter than our cream soda, and it smells milky, but it doesn't smell like, you know, milk that you've put in the that you've added soda to. You know, it's not that sour milk kind of. It smells like cream, like sweetened cream. That is confusing my taste bud, because when you start sipping it, the bubbles hit your tongue, so you get that soda taste. But then it tastes creamy afterwards. And I've had like cookies and cream fizzy drinks, and I didn't really care for it because it tasted weird. Yeah, it tasted
This
weird.
takes the cake.
This is, I don't know, I'm confused. I mean, it's not cream soda, but I like it. I don't know.
Like a very fizzy Sprite with a creamy taste.
Yeah. That's very weird. Very interesting. Rating? I don't know. It's unlike anything that I've ever tasted before. It's really, really, really different.
Very fizzy.
Very fizzy. It's like big bubble. Yeah. Very sweet, very creamy. Yeah. So with that confusing note, this is the end of the episode. Wow. Once again, guys, if you guys are looking for something like this and you are in South Africa, I will be leaving a link in the description down below. Okay. I hope you guys have a freaking awesome day. If you guys know of any other subscription-based food trials or things like that you'd be interested in feedback on, we test them out so that you don't have to. Please leave a comment down, and once again, don't forget to hit that like button. It really costs nothing for you, but it does make a hell of a difference to our channel. Hope you guys have an awesome day further. Bye.